SpaceX has revolutionized space travel, shattering barriers that once held humanity back from the stars. By making what once seemed impossible, possible, SpaceX has inspired a new era of exploration and innovation. Founded by visionary entrepreneur Elon Musk, SpaceX set out with a bold mission: to make humanity multi-planetary, by first slashing the cost of getting to space and making launches routine. Their breakthrough? Reusable rockets, most notably the Falcon 9, which lands its first stage booster for reuse, transforming the economics of launches and making spaceflight more sustainable. This innovation has made space more accessible than ever before, enabling frequent missions for satellites, cargo, and astronauts, and opening the door for new scientific discoveries and commercial opportunities. Building on this foundation, SpaceX introduced Falcon Heavy, a powerful rocket capable of sending heavier payloads deeper into space, including interplanetary missions. The company's ambitious Starlink project is deploying thousands of satellites, aiming to provide global high-speed internet to even the most remote corners of the planet, and demonstrating SpaceX's ability to manage complex space infrastructure on an unprecedented scale. Now, SpaceX is focused on Starship, the most powerful rocket ever built, designed to carry massive payloads and people to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. Starship represents the next leap in human spaceflight, with the potential to make interplanetary travel a reality. Mastering heavy lift launches opens the door to new commercial opportunities and scientific ventures in orbit, from building space stations to deploying advanced telescopes and research labs. The same infrastructure that could one day build a city on Mars could also support entirely new industries in Earth's orbit, from manufacturing to tourism. As SpaceX continues to disrupt the status quo, the question becomes, what's the next frontier, and how far can we really go? AI data centers are the physical brains powering today's digital world. These vast facilities house thousands of servers equipped with specialized processors, handling everything from language models to recommendation engines. The rise of generative AI has driven an insatiable demand for computational power, making these centers some of the most energy-intensive structures on Earth. Their components, servers, GPUs, high-speed networking, and massive storage, are engineered for maximum performance and reliability. Major tech companies are investing billions to expand their data center fleets, fueling the 21st century economy. As AI models grow more complex, the need for even more powerful data centers accelerates. This global race to build bigger, more efficient centers is pushing the limits of what's possible on Earth. The search for solutions is now reaching beyond our planet. The explosive growth of AI is straining Earth's resources in ways we've never seen before. As artificial intelligence becomes more advanced and widespread, the demand for data processing and storage is skyrocketing, putting unprecedented pressure on our planet. Large data centers can consume as much electricity as a small city, putting immense pressure on local power grids and raising serious environmental concerns. The energy required to keep these facilities running is staggering, and it's only increasing as our digital needs grow. Cooling these centers is another major challenge. Traditional methods use vast amounts of energy and water, adding to their environmental footprint. As temperatures rise and water becomes scarcer in many regions, this problem is only getting worse. Land near population centers is expensive and scarce, and communities often resist new data center construction. Concerns about noise, pollution, and property values make it difficult to find suitable locations. Building in remote areas introduces logistical headaches, like the need for new power lines and fiber cables. Transporting materials and maintaining these distant sites adds complexity and cost. The sheer scale needed for future AI ambitions is pushing the limits of what's practical on the ground. We're reaching a point where traditional solutions may no longer be enough. Tech leaders are calling for infrastructure orders of magnitude larger than today's, but Earth's resources may not keep up. The gap between what's needed and what's possible is widening. Environmental and logistical challenges are mounting, forcing the industry to rethink its approach and search for new solutions. The industry is being forced to think outside the box and outside the planet. As the limits of Earth become more apparent, innovators are exploring bold alternatives. The next step may be to look to space for answers, opening up a new frontier for data and technology. The idea of building AI data centers in orbit is moving from science fiction to serious consideration. As our appetite for computational power grows, the limitations of Earthbound infrastructure become more apparent. pushing innovators to look skyward for solutions. In space, the two biggest problems, power and cooling, have natural solutions: unlimited solar energy and the vacuum of space for heat dissipation. Unlike on Earth, where energy costs and cooling systems are major challenges, the harsh environment of space actually becomes an advantage for high-performance computing. Modular data center components could be launched and assembled in orbit, powered by massive solar arrays, and cooled by radiator panels radiating heat into space. This modular approach allows for flexible scaling, maintenance, and upgrades as technology evolves. This approach bypasses Earth's grid and environmental constraints, enabling a new paradigm for computational infrastructure. Freed from terrestrial limits, orbital data centers could operate at scales and efficiencies previously unimaginable. Space also offers unique advantages for data transmission. Sometimes, satellites can relay data faster than undersea cables. This could revolutionize global connectivity, especially for remote or underserved regions. An orbital data center could become a global hub, reducing latency and increasing network resilience. By connecting directly to satellite networks, these centers could provide faster, more reliable access to AI services worldwide. Thanks to advances in launch technology, especially from SpaceX, the economics of this vision are becoming plausible. Lower launch costs and reusable rockets are making it feasible to deploy large-scale infrastructure beyond our planet. As AI demand soars, moving data centers off-planet is starting to look like a strategic necessity. The cosmos may soon become the next frontier for computation, transforming how we power and connect our digital world. Space offers a game-changing advantage for data centers: constant, powerful solar energy. On Earth, solar power is limited by weather, day-night cycles, and seasons, requiring costly battery storage. In orbit, solar arrays can receive near-continuous sunlight, providing a steady, predictable energy supply. Space-based solar panels are more efficient, exposed to the sun's full intensity without atmospheric interference. Vast solar arrays in space could power thousands of servers, independent of terrestrial grids. This eliminates one of the largest operational costs: electricity, making space-based data centers potentially cheaper over time. The result is a clean, reliable, and powerful energy solution, perfectly suited for next-generation computing. By removing the carbon footprint of terrestrial power, orbital data centers could set a new standard for sustainability. The solar advantage fundamentally changes the economics and environmental impact of running AI at scale. It's a solution built for the future. Managing heat is a massive challenge for Earth-based data centers, requiring energy-hungry cooling systems. In space, cooling is elegantly simple. Heat radiates away naturally into the cold vacuum. Space-based data centers would use large radiator panels to dissipate heat, eliminating the need for air conditioners or water cooling. This passive cooling method slashes energy use and avoids straining local water supplies. The technology is proven. Satellites and the International Space Station already use similar systems. Scaling up for data centers is an engineering challenge, but well within reach. The result: unprecedented cooling efficiency, lower operational costs, and a smaller environmental footprint. Space's natural environment solves a problem that plagues terrestrial data centers. It's a powerful incentive to move computation off-planet. For decades, building large structures in space was too expensive to consider. SpaceX's Starship is changing that, with fully reusable rockets slashing launch costs and enabling massive payloads. Starship's size allows for launching large pre-assembled modules, servers, solar arrays, radiators, in fewer flights. This economy of scale makes orbital data centers financially plausible for the first time. Each successful Starship test brings this vision closer to reality, with rapid progress in reusability and heavy lift capability. Analysts and tech leaders see Starship as the key to unlocking a new era of space-based infrastructure. Without it, the costs remain prohibitive. With it, orbital data centers become a tangible business strategy. The door to commercial assets in orbit is finally open. Wall Street is taking notice of the potential for space-based AI data centers.
The convergence of AI growth and falling launch costs is accelerating the timeline for orbital data centers. What once seemed distant could become reality within a decade, creating a massive new market. For SpaceX, This could mean revenue streams far beyond launches and Starlink, tapping into a trillion-dollar AI computation market. The prospect of orbital data centers is fueling excitement around a possible SpaceX IPO, with valuation soaring. Tech leaders like Jeff Bezos, Sam Altman, and Sundar Pichai are all discussing the move to space-based infrastructure. Their interest signals that this is more than fantasy. It's a strategic necessity for the future of technology. The financial and tech worlds are aligning on the promise of orbital data centers.
The idea of AI data centers in orbit is quickly shifting from fantasy to feasible business strategy. Earth's limitations, energy, cooling, land, are driving the search for alternatives, and space offers compelling solutions. Uninterrupted solar power and passive cooling could transform the economics of computation. Advances in launch technology, especially SpaceX's Starship, make large-scale orbital infrastructure possible for the first time. Financial analysts and tech leaders now see orbital data centers as a serious near-term opportunity. The hurdles are real, but no longer insurmountable. Within a decade, we could see the first prototypes in orbit, sparking a new space race for computational power. This move could redefine the global economy, making space a vital extension of our digital world. The next leap for AI and humanity may be just above our heads.